Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Southwest Florida video, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing the 2011 Bugatti Veyron Supersport. Alright, so before we get into the car, let's go into the dealership and actually find out the specs about this vehicle. So it's actually a hypercar. It's right here. It's the 2011 Bugatti Veyron Supersport. It has 1,184 horsepower, has 1,106 torque. It weighs 4,387 pounds. It is all-wheel drive, and obviously carrying capacities too. And this car is $3.2 million, so it's a very expensive car. Right, that's pretty much it. So if we actually go to the car, I'm gonna get a better view. So we have very nice vents. You got the taillights. You got the rims with the screws in the middle. You got the alloy orange rims. You got the lights on the mirrors. That's always a good update. And then you got the headlights. Really nice decals. I really like it. Here's the grill, and it's all carbon fiber. It's really nice. Um, this is for your, that's for your gas. This is for your oil. And then you have the spoiler, and like I mentioned, the tail light. Really nice tail lights. And then you have a huge engine right here. Very good detail on this car. You can see the pistons. Yeah, all in all, I really like this car. So let's actually get into it. And I believe this has the same startup as the Bugatti Chiron. So let's see. Yeah, so it has a very nice startup. And here's the rev. Alright, it revs pretty nicely. So we got the blinkers here. Really nice. Then we got the headlights. Really nice addition. And then we got the horn. It's a decent classical horn. Most of the cars in Southwest Florida have it. So let's actually drive this thing and see its performance. So I believe this car could do 260. I'm not sure. The last time I tested it was like maybe a couple days ago, so I'm not really sure. This can definitely do 255 if I'm not mistaken. So let's actually find out. We're gonna start this way. This is how I usually do some of like basically all of my speed tests, because I feel like this is the easiest and the closest place to get to. And a lot of other YouTubers use this place. I think it's really effective. And yeah, so once I line this thing up, we can actually go ahead and start the race. So like that, traction control is off. And 3, 2, 1. Alright, we're already going 60, 80, 100. Wow, this accelerates fast. 150, 160, 70, 80, 90, 200. We're already at 200, 220, 230, 240. We're closing in on its top speed. 250, 255. There we go. Yeah, 260 very easily, and it's even passing it. So we're gonna go ahead and brake. So I believe we got to 264, 265. This can definitely go at least up to 268 if I'm not mistaken, 270 if you have the right track. And this is like bone stock, so this is like stock performance, and it's really good for what it is. And as you can see, the spoiler comes up. And actually, something I really like about the spoiler is that like when you like accelerate, like it comes down slowly, which is nice. But then when you accelerate, there's like this thing right here that pops up. I don't know if you can see it. And then when you slow down, it goes in. It's like a addition to a spoiler. I don't know if it's like aerodynamics or something. And another cool thing about it, basically with every hypercar, but I think that this Bugatti does it the nicest. It's when you get to like about a certain like speed, like I don't know if I'm not mistaken, like maybe 200. Like as you can see, it went down a bit, like that. But when you brake, it just goes back up and it slowly comes in. Honestly, it's a really nice car. I really recommend it. If I had to pick between the Bugatti Chiron and this car, I mean, price-wise, definitely this car. Like, they basically have the same performance. I feel like the Veyron accelerates a bit slower, but has a better gradual increase to its top speed. Versus this Chiron has a little bit better of an acceleration, but it takes a little bit longer time for like the for it to like gradually increase to its top speed. And I personally think that the detail on this car is better, like just like the spoiler and everything. Like on the Chiron is really nice, don't get me mistaken, it's a really nice car, but like when the like the spoiler comes up, like right here, like there's not a lot of decals or like details on it. It's just like flat, it's just like the inside of the car. Versus the Veyron, I don't know if you saw it, like here I'll show you again. uh like there's a lot of detail inside it, as you can see. like like a bunch of, here, let me get to a clear road. Like you can see this part that's holding the spoiler. You can see like this the Chiron doesn't have, and the Chiron it just goes up and it's really plain. Like underneath here where the spoiler lifts from, it's really plain, it's like gray. There's no detail to it, which I don't really like, especially because that's the only part I really see, like when I'm going fast, because like it's right in front of me. And like I just really like it because like these things, you see like the shocks over here, you see all the details. It's really nice, the pistons, everything. So I really recommend this car. I can't talk, sorry. I really recommend this car. um if I had to pick the between the Chiron and the Veyron, honestly, it kind of depends on personal preference. I think after owning both cars, if you didn't see that video, check it out. I reviewed the Chiron as well as my other hypercar reviews in Southwest Florida. I honestly I prefer the Chiron's looks, but the performance and the detail, I would definitely go with Veyron. So I think I prefer the Veyron, although the Chiron is a very nice car and I really love it. It's actually my dream car. So yeah, but I just think that in Southwest Florida, the amount of detail on it is just lacking, and that may just be for like that car, like maybe in future updates, because Southwest Florida is new at the time of this recording. It was posted like 2020, so it's about 2 years old. Like when you like compare it to other games like Greenville, which are like 5 years old. Like obviously there's way better detail on the map, the like graphics, the quality, the car suspension, the car performance, the car detail, and obviously yeah, like basically the car detail. And so honestly, I think that if you give Southwest Florida like a couple more updates, like I don't know how many, but the Chiron should be upgraded. Like maybe in a year's time, but maybe even not in a year's time, and maybe in a couple months time. But like Southwest Florida is growing, so all the cars are going to be extremely nice by the time it settles down and it gets quite old. And until then, we have to enjoy what we have. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in my next one. Peace.